Hey bookworms, we are going to do our last weekly whimsy of the box, this for Treasure Island. And I have another one of my fancy papers that I don't use anymore for anything else. I've trimmed it down. I thought that the way the thread sort of wove through it, I got a pack of just like random papers a long time ago because of card making and scrapbooking and stuff, and I thought that looked cool with the rope around this. So that's my plan. So I'm going to do similar to what I did on the, what was it? The treasure chest. What was the one before that? The compass. So I'm going to use this, and then I am going to use my last sticker because it's a fun way to use them. So I've already pre-traced again. So let me pull all that off. And I think I'm going to use my gouache and my water pen for it, and I'm gonna mix like a gray color. Ooh, my white's coming off there, for the anchor, and I'm gonna go back at the end and do my line work. I just started thinking about, as I was painting this, that I have that, they've got like this inside area that I would have to trim out if I decide to put this on the page. So I'm going to think about that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I think it would look cool if I did, though. I'll have to think about if I want to, or even if I should try to trim that out. I don't know. It'd be sort of a pain. I do have tiny scissors. I can probably do it. All right, so feel free to not do that if you don't want, because I know that's a lot to mess with. And of course, you don't have to do any of this. You could just paint them like normal and just do a painted background like we do with the others. This is just something to inspire you to try something different. So do whatever you feel like doing. The important part is that you're creating and just sort of like letting your mind relax while you create. So if it feels complicated, don't do it, because that's not the point of this. Okay. And let's see. I don't know what I did. Oh, paper towels right in front of me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need paper towels to clear my brush off. And then I'm going to do just a brownish rope. So I'm trying to make each of those sections of the rope so that it automatically has that texture. I'm gonna rotate it. Okay. All right. I'm going to use a little yellow, I think, on the rope and see just to get a little more variation in the color. Okay. And then I want to add a little bit of a yellowish green because I want some like algae growing on. And so I'm just stippling some yellowish green. So it looks like sea algae growing on the anchor. And I think I'm going to do a little brown too for a little rest. Okay, I like that. It actually looks really cool. So now the trick is to be cutting this out. Got tiny scissors and bigger scissors here. I think this will look good with the light or the dark background on it. At least I'm hoping, since this is such a light wash of color. This is where I need my tiny scissors. Not doing very good with this. I'm out of practice with cutting. Flipping it over because I feel like it'll be easier on the angle I have to cut since I'm right-handed. So let's see. It'd be really easy if I had like an X-Acto knife situation, but I don't. Where I have like, I have X-Acto knives and little knives, but not like a mat to use them on, so I need to get one of those self-healing mats. Okay. There's that. I can't get rid of the texture of the rope. I didn't really think this through when I decided what I was wanting to do with this, but I'm gonna make it work. Somehow. Let's see. I do like how the gouache worked on the paper though. It looks really pretty together. All the colors melted into each other. Okay. This is becoming more complicated than I was hoping. Considering not trying to cut out in the middle there. I don't know if I should do that or not though. Decision. I wonder. I think I am going to leave it like that because I feel like it'll start, well, I don't know. Let's see. No, I'm going to leave it because I feel like I'm going to bend it all up and get it all crazy looking. Okay. All right, so there's our anchor. I'm gonna go with it this way, I guess, like this, similar to the other one. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my dots. Color. Very similar layout as the last one with the sticker, but that's okay. It looks fun. All right. So there is our moldy, rusty anchor with our sticker and our dark blue background. I think that looks really cool. The chain in the back, I feel like it's like an extension of the rope. All right, well that was a fun one and a fun way to use up some of my supplies, so hopefully you all feel the same way about that. There's our other one, very similar. All right, that is awesome. I have not completely finished all of my cards yet, but I am going to work on those with some of my colored pencils. This one's still my favorite for sure. I like the pirate pretty well too. But the first one we did was definitely my favorite. That looks so fun. Look how nice that looks with it all filled in. All right. I look forward to seeing your guys's, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.